A heads of agreement for the multi-million-dollar cruise port will be finalized by cabinet today. Chairman of Basra is setting the record straight as controversy followed one of the most successful Basra fundraisers in recent time. And a young Grand Bahama man making waves in the banking sector. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening all. I'm Shashina Rowe-Parkinson. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news this evening, the Prime Minister's recent announcement that the deal has been sealed with the Carnival Corporation to develop a multi-million-dollar cruise port in East Grand Bahama is significant for the island's economic recovery. Tonight, Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable K. Peter Turnquist, says that this is certainly good news for Grand Bahama and residents must be prepared. Italia Hall has more.
Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable K. Peter Turnquist, says Carnival's proposed cruise port for East Grand Bahama is expected to revitalize Grand Bahama's economy. The DPM says Cabinet will finalize the heads of agreement on Tuesday, August 20th.
We anticipate an announcement shortly thereafter, a formal announcement shortly thereafter. So hopefully within the month, and the month has only got a couple of days, we will hear some final good news about the deal, which can then be disclosed and everybody can have a view as to what is being proposed. He
says he believes that the cruise port will have a significant impact on the community and spur other investments as well.
We're getting so many positive feedback from investors who are interested in doing things in Grand Bahama. As the Prime Minister would have said, Grand Bahama is looking very good. And I think the second half of this year will start to bear fruit for all of the hard work and patience that Grand Bahamians have put in to reviving our economy. It's been a difficult road and we certainly understand it, but fortunately, we see very positive light at the end of the tunnel, and we believe that it'll redound to the benefit of Grand Bahamians and to job creation.
The DPM is once again renewing the call for Grand Bahama residents to prepare for the opportunities to come for this northern island.
We've not only just been telling them, but we've been trying to assist in that process through the various training agencies that we have, whether it's the Small Business Development Center, whether it's a national training agency, whether it's BTVI, or even University of the Bahamas, and some of the other technical programs through the Ministry of Youth. We're trying to encourage people to take advantage of whatever their creative skill or their innovative product is, whatever good or service that they want to produce. Now is the time to start making those final preparations, because very shortly that call will go out for people to get involved in a real way. And if we're not prepared, we're going to miss the opportunity. And you know, we'll be the first ones going, somebody's come and taken my idea.
Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
Well, tonight, Jamila Mizik tells us that residents on Grand Bahama are looking forward to this massive development.
Residents on Grand Bahama reacting to the Prime Minister's recent announcement regarding the multi-million-dollar Carnival cruise port expected to be developed in East Grand Bahama. The proposed mega project is expected to create hundreds of jobs and spin-off opportunities for Bahamians. While many of them are embracing the idea as a catalyst to move Grand Bahama's economy forward, they all have one thing in common. They want to see it actually come to fruition.
It'll be a good thing for the island. The island needs it, because lots of people out of jobs will be looking for jobs all around. So anything now is a plus. Taxi drivers, if you notice, we have about 1 or 2 ships, sometimes 3 ships a week. And if it come here, we have some big mega ships coming in here in this area, and that should benefit us a lot, because now the taxi will be able to spread out and work in different areas now and get some more jobs.
Freeport has been suffering for a while, so we all expect to be happy to see it pick up again and be grand. We can't wait, because days after days we are out here like 1122, so at least all of us will be happy.
Now, this resident says she believes the move will be a good thing for the island, but she hopes that the economic impact extends beyond East Grand Bahama.
I just hope whatever plans are in motion is that they remember to sell some tours and direct some of the people this way, because as it is now, we don't have much business and we need some more coming this way.
These residents say they're expecting a breakthrough in Grand Bahamas' struggling economy and hope that the Carnival development will pave the way for other major investments for the island. Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
Switching gears now, the Bernie Butler Basra Swim Meet and Fun Day 2019 is now in the history books, but there is a contentious issue that remains. Tonight, the chairman of Basra is setting the record straight after the organization has been accused of leaving the beach filled with trash and has landed at the center of a smear campaign which alleges that the group's annual fundraiser encourages segregation between whites and blacks on the island.
There, straight down there, we cleaned up.
Eddie Wan, chairman of the Bahamas Earthsea and Rescue Association, better known as Basra, says this year's Bernie Butler Swim Race and Beach Party was one of the most successful fundraisers they've had in recent time, estimating that over 3,000 persons assembled on Coral Beach for the annual event.
Last year, I thought that we pretty much broke every record that there was out there. I think this year we did another 20-30% more than we did last year.
He says it has been the practice for many years for the committee to clean up the following morning after the event, but this year was different. He says the next morning not only was there garbage left behind from their event, but mounds of garbage was also to the east of their setup where a private function was held, and those responsible for that party were a no-show the next day when it came time to collect the trash.
We came here, my fiance and I came here at 20 to 7. And she ran into somebody out there with their phone, go and look at the disgraceful Basra, left. And she put him in his place. And it was not Basra over that way. But yes, we helped clean it up. When I turned around and looked, she was standing there in the pouring rain at 10 to 7 Sunday morning with a bag in her hand picking up garbage.
From the other side?
Yeah, from the other side, down that way, which is, we don't discriminate. Come on, we got to clean it. It's got to get cleaned. So sanitation sent a tractor along with 3 of their employees, and they did a heck of a job.
Shortly after, the pics went viral on social media. One site called Black Basra posted in 2019, at some point a stance needs to be made to pretend like the underlying tone of the post by several of the white communities were not racially motivated is not only offensive but dangerous. The post goes on to say that the garbage cans to the east of the event were not deliberately left there. The police shut down that side and people were made to leave. The post continues, since it was made clear that you ghetto people were not wanted, then stop trying to eat at tables that don't want you. It also adds, I am saddened by our brothers and sisters who are standing up for a group that will never accept you. To this, Juan responds this way.
We have rescued more people of color than we have non-white people. All right, there it is in a nutshell. We don't discriminate. We don't care white, black, yellow, pink, purple. I don't care. Neither does Basra. We're a group. We're a group of men and women. That's it. No color, no nothing. Men and women. As a matter of fact, whoever's got the Black Basra thing out there know that we have full intentions on finding a way to send in an email requesting Facebook to remove it, as it is a racist post. It's a racist setup, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to do our best to have it removed because it's a bunch of foolishness.
He says his organization didn't mind anyone else hosting a beach party, but it should have been done with some respect. Juan says people should never lose sight of who and what Basra is and what it stands for.
I mean, we don't segregate. Whoever wants to run a tent rents a tent. But if they insist on wanting to have their own and their own setup, I just ask respectful to us. Respect our children, our kids, which is, everybody respect us trying to make some money. Who knows, it might be them or their mother or father that we're out there trying to save one night. And or one day. So if they want to have their party, fine, sure. But please have it a little further away from us. Give us our spaces. 49 years. Next year is going to be 50 years.
And coming up, we'll tell you the story of a young male banker who is climbing the ranks.